My topic is mobilizing business opportunities for youths in the Garifuna community, challenges and success. Now, when we look around the country, we are blessed with lots of things for businesses, especially for youths. But we seem not to bother because, it's like when we look at the abundance of things that we can do for making business and realize that the raw material is just there, but there is something that is lacking, and that is what I want to focus on, these things that are bugging the youth from moving forward. For example, when you look around and you see the abundance of things like bamboo, coconuts, copper, razorgrass, tamarind, cassava, and so forth, and realize that nothing is happening. We have to understand why are we not mobilized, and some of the factors that we must look at. Attitude. Thomas Edison said that in order to be successful, we need 3 ingredients. 1, hard work. Stick to itiveness. Stick to itiveness. That was a new one for me, and it just means concentrate on whatever you want to do. And thirdly, he said, common sense. Those 3 principles, if we can analyze them, if we can internalize them, we can be successful. Now, Edison knew about failure, and while he is credited to be the person who invented the light bulb, it's not really so. Now, he said that he knew about 1,500 ways how not to make a bulb, because he tried and tried and tried. So this is why stick to itiveness is very important. Now, in order to be successful, in order to mobilize businesses, we need education. And do you know that with the abundance of raw material that lies within that geographical area, we're not making any use of it? And when you look and see that there's a secondary school in Sandyville, but yet kids must wake up very early to come to Kingston. For what reason? So we have to look and see, how could we fix this? How could we fix this? And if we really want to mobilize businesses for youths in that area, we have to fix the education system. So we have to give them the teachers, just as they have in Kingston, or the thing that is in Kingston. We have to just that, and it's so simple. Because when we have businesses, we get foreign exchange, and this is what helps the country. We need to create foreign exchange. Within our communities, we have what is called institutional knowledge. We have been doing things over the years, and there have not been any documentation. So we need to document what we do, and it's very important so that we can pass something. Long ago, the before we develop writing and so on. People would speak, like an evening at night. Everybody gathered, and then the older ones just say, well, this is what we used to do and so on. So knowledge is passed down from generation to generation. So today, we need to document things so that we have an understanding of the processes that we're doing. Networking. Why should I keep the knowledge to myself? I believe that we are just channels to knowledge for only a time, and we should share this, and this is what networking is all about. Now, if each one of us in this room were to exchange a dollar for the person next to us, we all leave with the same dollar we came with. Okay? That's a scientific fact. However, if we all exchange an idea, just count how many persons are here. That's the total sum of ideas that we leave with. So we have to engage in helping and exchanging ideas. Now, constant self-improvement. Don't ever stop at where you are. Continue to learn and improve and pursue knowledge. Food and nutrition. The body needs sustenance. You must eat proper food, and not some of the junk food we get from overseas. It is cheaper that, for example, there are persons who come to town to work every day, and they go to the fast food. What about bringing a piece of, bread and some cheese or something, or bread and a banana if you don't have anything else? And that is so cheap. You save money. Now, you cannot be successful in a business if you do not save. So thrift, we need that. We need to learn to save. Because if you have a business, and we're talking about youths like to go to party, they like to go here, there, and everywhere. But you have to save. So instead of scrunting, save. You must build self-esteem. Very important. And we have to pay attention to personal hygiene. The many persons who come, they want to sell you something, but there's a barrier. And sometimes the barrier is personal hygiene. So these are things that we have to look at. And it costs nothing to look at personal hygiene. Rest. How could we build successful businesses if we have to go, like burn the candle at both ends and in the center? So this is why rest is important. And if you want to develop successful business, you need to have an accountant, a lawyer, and probably the help of the state. I heard that Hayden was talking about soft loans. This is organized through, I think, maybe some state agency and so on, because they are funding out there available to help people. Not everybody may have a godfather, because when you start in businesses, it is not easy to get going, but there are opportunities out there that we have to capture. Now, when you develop a product, you know that it is going to be difficult. It is going to be difficult for us to create any impact. Consider the size of our productive capacity. But there is something in the world today that is called the fair trade organizations. Look at the case of our bananas. So that the persons and the persons out there who would give us a good price for the product we produce, but so we have to be part of the fair trade organization if we want to be successful. Now, at the end of this all, the success or failure, the success for the youths getting together and starting a business means that we have to develop trust for one another. You know, because no man is an island, and until there is some level of cooperation, some level of realizing that we're all heading in the same direction and we have to help one another. So, in the interest of time, I rest my case now.